Hey guys, welcome back to my video. My name is Samuel Oshane, and today we're going to be talking about electromagnetic waves. So as you can see these pictures, right? Frequency it involves in hertz, right? And today we're going to be talking about different hertz, like sounds and like monitors, like that people use today at work or for gaming. And as you can see, this is the highest. This is the highest frequency, right? And this is the lowest frequency. This is the highest wavelength, and this is the lowest wavelength. This is the highest energy, and this is the lowest energy. So, no, this is the lowest wavelength, and this is the highest. This is the lowest wavelength, this is the highest wavelength. So, the higher the wavelength is, the lower the energy goes. The higher the wavelength is, the less the hertz is. So I'm going to be talking about electromagnetic waves. Electromagnetic waves have amplitudes, wavelengths, and frequencies. But instead of different frequencies producing different pitches, like sound waves, different frequencies of electromagnetic waves produce different kinds of light. If light, if the light is visible, these frequencies will correspond to different colors. Frequencies greater than visible light is called UV radiation, X-rays, gamma rays, and frequencies less than visible lights are called um, infrared radiation, and microwaves or radio waves. So as you guys can see right here, involves wavelengths and frequency. As I said, as electromagnetic waves involves in. All of these things we've discussed are called electromagnetic radiation, and these could be found in electromagnetic spectrum. Some of these could require an antenna or other equipments, but all of these that we're talking are basic. All of the things we just talked about are basically the same. All of them, right? If you can see, you can see it. If you can see it with your visual eyes, they're basically all the same thing, but just they're just all involved in a different wavelength, right? As you guys can see right here, wavelength. And in my other video, I talked about like like units and how many zeros were in front of, like, if this basically has 12 zeros, and to shorten it, this is how it looks like. That's why I explained that video, right? Okay, now I'm gonna talk about more to electromagnetic radiation. All electromagnetic radiation moves at the speed of light, which is about 300 million meters per second in a vacuum. All waves All waves at a speed that is equal to their wavelength times their frequency. So you guys can see right here, waves times their frequency. This is the formula right here, right? Now we're gonna get more in depth into hertz, frequency hertz. So sound, as you can see, this is low pitch sound. This is high pitch sound. High pitch sound just sounds like more like I don't know, so kind of like like toddler's age. That's kind of like high pitch sound, and like more like once you get older, like you get a deep voice. That's called a low pitch sound. So yeah, this is this is the hertz of what humans waves. I mean humans. This is the waves of hertz that humans can take, whales, bats, and other stuff. So as you guys can see, bats can clearly take the highest hertz of sound. So that means they hear almost like high pitch all the time. Well, human can hear low pitch and high pitch. So yeah, that's basically hertz for sound. Now I'm gonna get into hertz for monitors, right? I have a one this I'm recording on a 144 hertz right now. So as you guys can see, 60 hertz you can't really see like every single frame. Okay. Hertz for monitor is basically how much times your monitor can refresh at the rate. So as you can see, this refresh has a 144 rate, and this refresh has a 60 hertz rate. So as you guys can see, you can see more with the 144 hertz. It's more smoother. It's better. The higher hertz is, the better. This you can barely see it. Like it's basically skipping each frame and just wow, this 144 hertz you can see every single frame moving. And that's basically about hertz. And yeah, wavelength is more into it. Like the lower is like so like we talked about Roy Jabez last video. Like when I mentioned it, yeah, these colors they really mean a lot. Like from far range, you can see okay, red. The reason why red is such a low hertz and a high wavelength is because you can see red from far away, right? But if you see violet from far away, your eyes is gonna make it look like it's black, but it's really not. You actually have to get close to it and see the color. Like yellow, for example, right? You see it's in the middle of the. It's kind of hard to see a little bit from far range, but if you get close to it, you could tell it's yellow, but you can still pretty much see it on far range. That's yellow. The higher it is, like the harder it is to see from far range. And we already talked about hertz. We already talked about wavelength. We already talked about the energy. The higher the wave, the higher the hertz is, the more the energy, while the less the wavelength is. As you guys can see. So that's basically about it for electromagnetic waves, right? We already talked about microwaves, how microwave antennas, all that are basically the same if you can see with your visual eyes, with your visible eyes. And this is the formula. We already talked about it. This concept it goes a long way, but this is basically all you really need to know about spectrum. Thank you guys for watching my video. My name is Samado Oshani, and make sure you guys tune in, like, comment, subscribe, and